这个嚣张的外国拳王竟然无视裁判还有比赛规则，疯狂地踩踏中国选手的脑袋，这副样子就是想将中国选手置于死地。最终小伙承受不住，直接晕死擂台。此人就是新西兰的拳王伊磊，他赛后的发言更是猖狂至极，扬言他打 MMA 的目的就是为了能在擂台上合法打死中国人。这嚣张的架势彻底激怒了中国的火麒麟王赛。王赛擂台上以牙还牙，重拳将对手的头打破，直到鲜血染满整个擂台。王赛是在中国的人气还是很高的，擂台上的风格让人闻风丧胆，非常符合他不服就干的气势，往往也能将来滑踢馆的老外打得落花流水，是一个为了国家荣誉而战的中国硬汉。
我代表中国，代表所有喜爱格斗的人，我一定要站在这擂台上，让大家见证到中国人很强。
对视环节也是谁都不服谁，双方眼神都恨不得将对手给生吞了。王赛就等着比赛铃声敲响，狠狠地暴揍这个狂人。在比赛正式开始前，望兄弟们动动发财的小手点个赞，小编祝兄弟们发大财。比赛开始，灰色短裤王赛，黑红短裤伊磊。王赛的身形还是占据一定的优势，而对手直接采取近身的换拳，目的还是抱摔王赛。
I believe Ilya is going to try all fight to take Wang Sai to the ground. Wang Sai definitely comes from a stand-up background, but he's not a beginner on the ground either.
Ilya coming down from middleweight last time out, fought Hungry Young. Were you impressed? It was a short notice fight.
Man, I'm really impressed by Ilya. He's definitely a tough guy. It is obvious why he is a champion. Will it be enough to beat Wang Sai? I'm not sure.
So shout out to the guys at Strikeforce Gym down in Auckland watching this fight tonight. Aaron, boys and co, hope you're enjoying the action. It's going to be...
王赛现在还是做好头部的防守，慢慢的步伐逼近对手，近身之后还有低扫的试探。首回合的时间，两人打的都不是很激烈，毕竟双方选手实力不一般。王赛是更倾向于站立的，对方刚才的抱摔没有成功，在随后的进攻中，对手再次找到机会想抱摔王赛，这一次依旧没有成功。王赛为了对付这个选手，赛前也是做了很多的准备工作。
Joined the Legacy Gym.
Yeah, he's been in Thailand now about 2 months, working on his Muay Thai specific stuff, knees and elbows and this kind of thing, and he's picking it up really quickly.
Okay, stop.
Thomas Fan, the referee tonight, working through the grief of the passing away of his cat earlier today, Bomba, R.I.P.
Such a sad story.
Yeah.
Nice body shot by Ilya. Ooh. Wang returns with 2 side kicks. That's his specialty.
两人现在相互控制着彼此，都想占据地面上的主动权。现在两人僵持不下，王赛还有顶膝对手的动作，并且再次尝试抱摔对手。从之前的纠缠中也能看出来，王赛在力量上肯定是比对手凶狠的，而对手也一点都不甘示弱，就是缠抱王赛不撒手。王赛的下盘很稳健，一时间谁都没有什么进展。两人在这个把位纠缠很长时间，最终还是王赛一个用力将对手按在身下。
So now both times the fight has gone to the ground. It's Wang Sai getting the takedown. Now,
big elbow.
Devastating ground and pound. Big elbows from Wang Sai on top.
Oh, another crunch to the side of the head of Ilya.
Wang Sai getting to half guard.
That's a good move there from Ilya. Just bring him in on the guard, yeah?
Well, you have to understand, from the bottom there's submissions here, but you really got to be careful. If you're sitting here taking elbows, you're not going to be scoring points.
王赛现在的上半身依旧被对手给控制，他也在想办法挣脱控制，最终一个用力直接挣脱了对手，随即就开始一拳拳的凶狠砸击。不过看对手的防守也一直很到位，将自己的头部做得严防死守。这回合还有1分多钟的时间，王赛现在的打击还是很给力的，不管是站立上的打击还是地面上的压制，现在都稳占上风。在随后的进攻中，王赛也是一手控制一手砸拳的，给对手造成很大的影响。
You can't see from here, but the blood may be coming from his nose.
Into the last minute of this first round. Wang Sai really menacing. As you say, those long arms, so effective. You're right, I think the claret is from the nose of Ilya. Now he's working the body, Wang Sai. He's really...
Big elbows from Wang Sai.
Oh.
王赛现在砸拳重击对手的肋骨，但也只能起到干扰性的效果。在王赛不间断的打击下，现在对手的眼眶也受伤了，他依旧是被按在地面，没有一点反击的机会。不过首回合的时间即将结束， 王赛这回合也可能终结不了对手，只能尽可能的消耗他的状态。
But he's really taken some punishment downstairs as well. Wong Sai is looking extremely aggressive in round one. Gareth Early, well, he'll have to try and turn this one around. What's the advice from the corner, do you think?
I think keep up the good work. Look at these elbows, vicious elbows here from the top. This is perfect. This is the game Ile wants to play on the ground, and Wong Sai's getting the better of it.
第二回合比赛开始了，对手终于不用再受王赛的压制，看他这回合会改变战术吗？毕竟他拿手的地面技术也不是王赛的对手，王赛打的也是不慌不忙的，还是将节奏控制在自己手中，站力上的打击也很出色，不管是站力上还是地面上都能掌控主动权。王赛不愧被称为火麒麟，该出拳的时候也绝不含糊，而对手也是在慢慢逼近王赛的内围，他还是想尝试抱摔，结果还是一样没有成功。
His heart is really in it. But you see, so far he's been doing a great job. Once again, Wong Sai gets the takedown.
It certainly looks like his heart's in it to me, that's for sure. No shortage of aggression and intimidation from Wong Sai, that's for sure.
So there's a big knee from Wong Sai in the bottom, taking advantage of these awesome rules here at Legend FC.
Talk through those rules for the beginners again, Vaughn.
Well,
王赛一旦将对手压在地面上，就不会让他有起身的机会。不过地面纠缠非常消耗体能，上回合的时间，王赛一直处在上风，他身体的分量都压在对手的身上，还有时不时的砸拳肘击，双重打击下，也是让对手的状态严重下滑。现在要是反击不成功的话，那他想赢下比赛就很艰难了。王赛也不会让他好受，现在的砸击让他痛苦不已。
Getting to the side, half guard, yeah, is Wong Sai on top.
As I mentioned earlier, half Japanese, studied Japanese at university. He's a black belt in judo.
Yeah, Wong Sai looking for the Kimura here.
Keep working, guys. Come on.
And Early's corner calling to sweep.
因为两人太靠近围拢边，所以裁判让双方回到擂台中央。不得不说，王赛的压制很到位。而上回合，王赛将对手的眼眶打伤，拳头的威力不容小觑。王赛练习综合格斗的时间也很长了，他跟李景亮还有张铁拳他们是好兄弟。王赛在国内也属于元老级别的人物了，但这是王赛早期的比赛，整个人看上去也是比较青涩。不过比赛经验也比较老成，总能抓住进攻的时机。
Well ahead on points.
Don't count Ile out though. You see, he's coming down with these strong punches from the top. It just takes the right timing, the right moment to catch him in an armbar, and the fight's over.
To suffer such rustication in the first round and a half, his conditioning is going to be questioned here. But as you say, if you've done the work, it all counts in the end.
Another big elbow from the top. This is beautiful.
对手现在的伤势已经非常严重了，眼眶再次被砸开一道口子，鲜血直流，视线已经受到了影响。但他一点放弃比赛的意思都没有，还是想死死控制王赛，想缩短两个之间的距离，防止王赛的砸击。不过这些努力都是无用功，王赛接下来的打击更是凶狠，拳头专门砸击对手的面门。
Now full mount for Wong Sai. More elbows. Now he's got his back.
This is a crucial moment of the clash. If Early can get through this, he can use his conditioning, but it's not looking good.
I wouldn't say that choke is tight enough, but now he's repositioning his hand. Back to the mount.
现在擂台上都是对手的鲜血，看上去非常严重，失血严重的话，很影响选手的状态。看王赛能不能抓住时机 KO 他，趁他病要他命。
Blood. And Ile really is a tough guy.
Yeah, surging from the nose though of Early. He's got 10 seconds left in round two. He'll ride this out by the looks of it. Salvos of punches going into the face of Early. He really has taken some punishment. Oh, is he okay? Let's take a look.
这回合中场休息的时间，因为对手伤势严重，最终放弃了比赛。王赛 TKO 对手获胜，打得很精彩，很解气。大家觉得王赛打得酷吗？欢迎在评论区留言讨论。本期视频就到这里，点关注不迷路，下期视频更精彩哦。
That led to the situation.
Really heavy hammer fists and elbows from the top from Wang Sai. Body shots, head shots, just relentless.
Wang Sai in just great shape. Look at the shoulders, arms, using all his strength just to pound down on Gareth Early. Haven't seen really